Hi everyone, welcome back to the Ghost of Sparta. I'm really sorry for no videos for nearly coming up to a month. I've been sick quite a lot and I've been working a lot, so let's just hope I haven't really forgotten what I was up to. But I know we're heading through Crete anyway, and well, I think we're nearly actually out of here. Because I believe I picked up a key in the last part of the game, which can help us on our way out. And there's a new enemy coming up, which I'm not a massive fan of. And they're probably the reason why I decided not to do this playthrough on hard mode. After my practice runs on hard were just... I was completely destroyed by these. They're quick, they've got annoying stun moves, they can dive at you to do more damage, although you can still parry nearly every move they've got, which is useful, as is planting the charges on them with Arrow's Bane. That move there can take off a hell of a lot of health, especially on hard mode when you've only got a small bit of health at the beginning. And it's very easy to get grabbed by him. I'm not sure if I can keep on actually dodging or parrying those kinds of attacks, but you're rewarded with health on a execution, which is handy. And here I would say the lightning magic you've got would be useful here, but unfortunately I didn't use it. But here we go, just to actually give you a bit of breathing room and to knock them back. But those moves there are probably the easiest to actually parry, because it's easy to see the wind up actually punches the ground. But I don't think these enemies come up much in the game, which I'm okay with, because I just don't like them. Well, we get to refill our health here, so that's useful. We get ourselves a nice little gauntlet. I enjoy these. Reminds me of Crash Bandicoot. And again, you can easily just one-shot yourself. Although, at the time of playing, I never thought about using Farah's Bane on these bits of wood. I'm not sure if it does destroy the bits of wood quicker, but it's easier just to carry on. And that part there was actually when I died. This is actually a rerun through because of that. And that's that gauntlet done.
Don't let your guard down, Demos! A Spartan warrior never lets his back hit the ground. Even in death, a Spartan stands tall for battle. You are a Spartan, are you not?
Yes, Kratos.
So after another nice little cutscene with Kratos and Deimos, we get to see a little bit more story, and I get another upgrade to her health, which is always useful here. Probably would have been more useful before. And I think somebody in the thread pointed out that I'd actually missed a chest, so I assume that chest probably had a Gorgon eye. But this lift here is a pretty good lift, as it takes us back to where we met Athena, the statue, and we picked up the owl. But the only difference is that we can open this door. With that massive key, which we can just insert into our pocket for safekeeping. And we have this new guy, who's a pretty fun enemy to fight. I like him. Can't really get too close because he'll electric you, and occasionally he'll teleport and smash his electric ball thing into the ground. And you've really got to try and be quick to actually dodge that. But you're better off trying to double dodge like that, really, to really make sure you're getting away. Because the timing is really... get a small window of opportunity to actually get away from him. And as far as I know, you can't really parry him or anything like that. So you're better off just plonking down as many charges as you can. And his range is quite big, as you saw there. He managed to hit me, and there I was a bit too slow. But I like these enemies because they're quite slow and it just takes a bit of time. And you're better off staying further away than you are closer, I think. Because usually after he's used his attack, you can just get in a few hits. But, you can execute him up now. And we get a bunch of magic for that. As with most of the enemies, though, these ones, that one will become a little bit more common as we go through. But we're rewarded with some more upgrades, and we can extend our firebar, which is just as useful. So we can go longer using Thera's Bane. And I'm having a lot of trouble here trying to use the key, just like when I'm trying to save, I keep accidentally grabbing. And then we're back here again. But we're great with some more firebirds, which are equally as annoying. So the first thing you really do want to do is actually just one-shot them as soon as possible and ignore the regular guards, because they've still got their shields on, so they're pretty slow. But once their birds are taken care of, all you've got to do now is wait for them and or try and parry like what I did. But just take down the shields as soon as. The old holding down L1 too long and then pressing square. That's always fun when I accidentally use that move. As you can see, I mean, with the current upgrade to Thera's Bane, this just lasting a bit longer. out of out of the fiery area, and we're now at a slightly cooler, snowy, icier area, which I actually quite enjoy. And I think there should have been more icy type areas in God of War, because I think they had a little bit of it in God of War 2, but a bit of snow is always a nice change of pace.
I don't know where he is. Please, I swear to you.
So our own actual Spartan has defended us and kept us safe, even though all she had to do was just look down a bit and she would have seen us. But with the last couple of Scylla broods we'll probably see now, apart from these ones on the wall. But at this point they're just an annoyance, they're not really a threat. Again, we've got some great views in the background. Looks really good with the actual weather effects as well. Still, can't believe this is a PSP game compared to Chains of Olympus. Such a big step up. And here we've got a regular Cyclops who's just, at this point, he's easy peasy. He's got no armour on either. And the Scylla broods just did nothing. Although they seem to do quite a bit of damage when they exploded, which was nice. And as you probably just saw, the Cyclops can damage the Scylla broods as well, which is nice. I think there should be a... I'm surprised there's not more friendly fire enemies in the game. Especially when there's Minotaurs and things. But now the broods are dead, we get an extra Cyclops, but he's no trouble because the first one's nearly dead. It's just a case of not getting trapped in a corner. And if you get them close enough, the explosions will damage each other, which is even more handy. But we can execute him now. Oh. I mean, I say this is probably one of the easier fights at this point in the game. Probably should have sped this up a bit, but just thought it'd be easier to leave it, but that's his eye ripped out and those guys dealt with. And that there is just a bit of ice wall which can only be broken with Thera's Bane. And I think the first time I played I actually didn't really clock onto them straight away. Which Means I missed out on quite a few things the first time I played through.
My lord, I knew you would return. I have not failed you. I told the servants of death nothing. Elysium. Elysium.
You are a Spartan. Even in death, you stand tall for battle.
Thank you, Lord Kratos.
So Mr. No-Name Spartan died for us. He was a good man, and probably one of the few times where Kratos shows a little bit of humanity. But this part of the game here, every time I've got to here, I've somehow cocked up this puzzle majorly and forgotten what I was doing. But with the power of editing, I was able to make it flow a little bit more. So the general idea really is to be moving these platforms, moving things up and around and breaking things. But I seem to get that ass about face every time. As before I edited this video, this was an extra 5 minutes long. But as you can see, the general aim appears to be to get over that side, but from this we can just hit the bit of wood scaffolding. So what we've got to do is when I push the lot of rocks and stuff originally, after nice big time skip there, we head up this ladder and we can shift this lift down and then whack this on there then. If I can eventually actually grab it, kick it, there we go. And then we want to pull it back up. So now we're able to whack this into the scaffolding, making letting us be able to jump now where we couldn't before, where it was in the way. And that took me almost 10 minutes to work out. But we get some harpies to fight as well. They're always fun with their stupid screaming. And I somehow managed to actually parry that then. But they're icicle ones this time, and they're still just as easy to one-shot. Or you can fight them normally. And from the looks of it, they can ice breath you. I don't think I've actually been properly hit by that. And we pull this back up and head up back up the top. And that's really about it for the video today. I'm sorry about the delay, and hopefully the next video shouldn't be delayed as much. But before I leave you, if you head up through here, there's a very small gap which you can probably not see, and that's got a bunch of red chests in it. So I will see you guys next time.